Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. My name is TONIA, and today we are talking about Saturn cycles. This is like dun 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 material because Saturn is a biatch, you know what I'm saying? If you've ever had a Saturn return, that is if you were like post 36 or possibly post 28 in that time frame, then you've experienced some shape or form of Saturn's just medicine, let us say. So we're gonna dive into that a little bit in this vid. I'm sorry for the lighting situation. The sun is like so beautiful right now though, and I'm absorbing like all of its good vibes and vitamin D. I'm trying not to do the classic like here's my phone's drive kind of thing, but you know, bear with me because I'm still human after all. And so with that said, back into the video. Subscribe if you're not already. I forget if I said that, and if you are subscribed, thank you for your support. Moving forward, Saturn is a planet of collection, and by that I mean, if you look at ancient astrology, Saturn is associated with time, and he's also a master of fate. So he's some being, a god, right, who somehow manages or is in charge of or just is this notion of time. And so there's this whole thing when you consider that around collection of energy over time. There's a mass, if you will, of time energy in the associations inherent within Saturn and its symbolism. So what does that mean? Well, if you're having a Saturn transit, whether it's a Saturn return or Saturn is in your 7th house or your 6th house or any house in your chart, and you just want to better understand its cycles, its points, its just its benefits that it has to offer, and what you can do to work with that energy amidst its challenges, which look like, just to name some Saturnian challenges, depression, things being taken away from you, being told no, denial to different things. It could feel like everything you're doing isn't just not working. And in fact, the medicine and the flip side of how to deal with that, obviously, you can put in a small amount of effort, or maybe not obviously, and that's why I'm saying it, so hopefully I'm bringing you some new information here. But you can bring in repeated efforts over time, okay? And when you do that, when Saturn's around in your chart, in your whatever house, or in your, on your ascendant, or like on your Saturn, you're having a Saturn return, whatever, or squaring a major element in your chart, when Saturn's around, what can you do to like Jedi your way out of that? Well, this is what you do. You do the little small thing, the repeated thing, over and over and over again, every day, a little bit, over time. And that planet, that's how it's known to work. It comes back to benefit you. So it's like in terms of career, okay? You see people go and build incredible structures. I know this astrologer who runs the Astrology podcast. If you're not familiar, that's like a very well-established and awesome source of information. But he spent 10 years of a Saturn return, Chris Brennan, writing a book on Hellenistic astrology. 10 freaking years. And this cat was like 19 or something when he started it, or like early 20s. So this is very much so like him working in that Saturn return energy, right? But some people build these masterpieces, all that to say, in their Saturn returns that take so freaking long to build, y'all. But when they come forward at a big level, So there's an example. Another example, is just maybe you're on a yoga spiritual kick, or you're realizing you need to integrate that more into your life, and it's a really good time when Saturn's on your ascendant, especially to do physical things a little bit over time, repeatedly, because that actually provides you with value at the end of the day. It provides you with something to come back and gain at a physical level, because Saturn rules the physical level. It also rules the third dimension. I said earlier he's like Father Time, and rules all that, but he's also the physical dimension of the world, of the earth. And so what does that mean? He's the gatekeeper of the third dimension. So if you are experiencing Saturn, then you're experiencing Saturn on the grind level, the monetary value level. What are you actually possessing level? What are your life circumstances level? What's happening to you in the physical, concrete reality? That's all Saturn, okay? So when he's around like that, you want to work with those energies, not against them. Because if you work against Saturn, he will F you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth of it. So with that said, you know, I feel like I've touched enough on this, but if you have questions or comments, original thoughts, anything on this, anything at all down below, let me know in a comment and I'll be glad to answer that for you. And with that said, my friend, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe. And until next time, and through next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.